It's true. I mean, this was created by a then socialist Interior Minister Jean-Pierre Chevènement, and then it was eliminated by Nicolas Sarkozy, the conservative president, 10 years ago because it was deemed inefficient, that the police was asked to do too many things. But Emmanuel Macron clearly listening to many voices in the security apparatus saying we need to have a police that is close to its citizens to build relationship, to build trust, and of course to be able to be more efficient. But clearly there's also an unwillingness by some police unions because they say, okay, again, we've been asked to do much more because of the state of emergency, much more because of all the terrorist attacks. Now they want to do us more, but without more means. And the president is saying, we'll give you more means, but they're saying, we've heard that song before, that's not happening.
And we've had this permanent state of emergency, as you say, over the last 2 years. Mark, we remember back in January 2015 when there was that big march after the Charlie Hebdo attacks, where people in the streets cheered the riot police, something that was, well, unprecedented in France.
Right.
Since then, though, the relationship between citizens and police have sometimes soured.
Yes, have sometimes soured. Obviously, the police has sometimes been the target of attacks with knives or with guns, actually, since the terrorist attacks have become a kind of regular pattern here in France. So there's certainly more sympathy for the police than there was in previous years, where essentially when you were a young student, protesting against the police was a way of life because you weren't cool if you didn't do so. But clearly there are tensions, especially in rough neighborhoods, not so much when it comes to fighting terrorism, most people would agree, but when it comes to fighting drug trafficking and crime. And this is why the announcement was made today, because there is this tension. And so by creating a kind of new style of community police, Emmanuel Macron is hoping that this will bring the police and the citizens of those difficult neighborhoods closer together. Obviously, there's no guarantee that this will work, but there's one guarantee: it will take a lot of time.
All right, many thanks for that, Mark Perlman.